So, today, this morning, I talked to my mom on Skype before class, and I got some sad news that my granddad had passed away. I was talking to her, and it's kind of ironic because when my mom actually had studied abroad in Bogota, that was when she lost her granddad. And so I was like, oh wow, at least I wasn't the only one. um, it has been kind of hard thinking about that. My teacher was probably just like wondering what was up with me because we had a lecture today, and throughout the whole class period, I was barely talking. At least I felt like I wasn't. It was kind of hard listening to the speaker because the speaker was talking about Buddhism and how like the whole purpose for Buddhism is rebirth, and how people are living their lives trying to achieve this impossible perfectionist enlightenment, and they believe that if they keep trying to do good things, getting good karma, getting merit, that one day their good karma is going to overcome their bad karma, and that's when they can finally be out of the life cycle. So that's what we were talking about, and it was just, I think it was really hard for me because I know that my granddad is in heaven. I know he's doing well. And just knowing that some people believe that they have to work to find rest is hard. It's hard to think that some people are not as lucky as my granddad, and they're not saved. I think that was what the hardest part about being in class was. It's just, I don't know, it's very, very interesting, but yeah, it was, I'm doing good. Honestly, I'm getting a lot of good, like, not prayer requests. I'm getting a lot of good, emails and Facebook, messages from everyone, so thank you all for encouraging me, and really making me feel loved, and just supporting me through verses, and, just reminding me that I'm not in control of my life, and that I need to make the most of it, you know? Because God has me here for a purpose, and God had my granddad here for a purpose, and he must have fulfilled it, because now he's with the Lord, and that's really good. I was talking to my sister, because I also missed the funeral, which is kind of weird, because this is my first death that I have experienced with someone that was very close to me. But I was talking to her, and she's like, so look at the funeral not as something, not as like losing our granddad, but as celebrating the life that he lived. And he was a great grandpa. Very kind. And good man. But I got some awesome verses, we're made to go through these trials, and God uses these things that hurt, that make us feel really sad. He uses them to grow us, and I really feel it. My devotion times have gotten a lot better because I'm relying more on the Lord. And so I'm glad. It's a good thing. My granddad is in heaven. He doesn't have to worry about any pain here on earth, and I'm growing close to the Lord, and I'm sure a lot of my other family members are too. So yeah, some verses that I was reading were for encouragement, obviously. Were Isaiah 41:10, and it says, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. That is so true. He definitely holds us up. And then there's another in Isaiah 43:2. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, I will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. There's another one. Where was it? Sorry. Pause my awkward moments, Oh, okay. Psalms 119, verse 50 says, My comfort in my suffering is this. You promise to preserve my life. And that is so true. I mean, we honestly, every day is a gift. And so, God gives us life. And He doesn't just give us life in the physical form. He also gives us life in spiritual and emotional forms. We are set free. We do not have to worry about having to work to get to heaven. We do not have to worry about having to get good karma or make merit so that we get out of this endless cycle of life. He is the one that saves us. And then another thing, actually, I was also reading, it's 2 Corinthians 1:3-4. It says, Praise be to God, God and the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of compassion and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our troubles, so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God. And that last part, it says, so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God. There was a girl here who had actually lost her family. She was Skyping her mom probably a day or two after I found out about my granddad, and she looked upset, and I went over to her and I was like, hey Kara, what's up, is everything going okay? And one of the girls that she had run track with had died in a car accident. Her friend was running on the side of the road, just like a normal day, and then a drunk driver ran into her. And for Kara, it was kind of hard. I mean, obviously it's hard. It's hard to lose someone. But I was able to just talk to her. I feel like that's the biggest thing whenever someone's grieving over someone, is just to talk it through, talk about their life, not sugarcoat it. Don't be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Even though you are sorry, it wasn't your fault. Things happen. People pass away. It's part of life, But yeah, it was just good talking to her. And I could totally see how, God used that, although I lost my granddad, He used it for something. So, yeah. Yeah, anyway. But I'm happy because, it's good. I am excited. My granddad wanted me to come here. He was happy that I was coming here in Thailand. And God does not do anything by mistake. I'm here, and I am going to be doing as much as I possibly can, because I only have, weeks left. It's crazy. But yeah, thank you so much for your prayers, everyone. And thank you for your verses. I really appreciate it. Alright, well, love you guys.